Hello and welcome to Under the Hard Hat. This is a podcast for all those things revolving around safety. My name is Brian Mesmer at Mesmer Safety on all the social medias, and today is Monday, April 17th. Just like last week, joining me today is my friend Brian Lesh. He's here to help me get the field perspective regarding our Toolbox Talk topic. Say that 3 times fast. This month being National Distracted Driving Awareness Month, we are going to continue our discussion around driving and distracted driving, or our fleet policy. And this week we're discussing parking forward first, or having the front end of our car facing the back end of a parking spot. And without further ado, we can just get into this if you'd like. Drivers typically slide into a parking space front first, then back out when it's time to leave. But experts in vehicle safety say that reversing into your parking spot is a more efficient and safer approach. If you pull in front first, you back out later into unknown traffic. The driver's field of vision is severely limited, which could cause the driver to overlook hazards in the area. It is the policy of API Group that all company drivers back into their parking spaces. And with that, there is a how-to back into your parking space video here linked. If you can click the link, great. If not, you can also scan the QR code if you're looking or watching this video. Mr. Lesh, what are your thoughts on backing into spaces versus pulling forward into a space?
Backing into the space, yeah, it's going to take you a little bit longer when you first arrive wherever you're going to pull up, check, back up, park safely. But when you go to leave, and you're walking up to your truck or your van and you're looking around, by the time you get into your vehicle, start to back up, there's so many things that can change. Little kids can be running through the parking lot. Someone could be speeding through. So taking the extra time to back in when you get to the position, your spot. When you go to leave, you fire up the truck, the van, and your eyes are forward. You can see everything that you're about ready to approach. And it just makes a lot more sense to do it.
And I think a lot of people, they pay more attention when they're backing into a space because they don't want to hit the vehicles around them, versus when they're backing out of a space because they just can't see what's coming that way. And so that's, I think, the big thing about forward first parking, or backing into your space and going first forward when you're leaving, is the field of vision is straight in front of you versus behind you. So
yes,
very good. Well, if anybody listening has any questions about this topic, or has any suggestions for future topics, by all means, reach out to myself or to your company safety director, professional, whatever. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast to get the automatic downloads when each episode is published. Brian, how would I do that? Well, I would open up my podcast app, and then in the bottom right-hand corner, I would hit the search button. It's like a magnifying glass. And then I would search Under the Hard Hat being one word. And then it would pull up, and I would click the check mark at the top middle. That would subscribe me and get me the automatic downloads from the Apple Podcast app. Be a friend, tell a friend about the podcast. That way we can grow it. And thank you for listening. Remember, be good and be safe. If you can't be good, at least be safe.